Alright, so there is no intro for this video, but make sure that you stay till the end to make sure that you see all the products that you need to make this makeup work. So you're going to start out with a foundation that is lighter than your skin tone, so that we get that pale, like dead type of effect, because we are going to be zombies for the show. So make sure that the foundation is not your skin tone. We want to look kind of lifeless and pale. And then since this is going to be lighter than your skin, you want to kind of drag the foundation onto your neck so that it blends nicely. Then you're going to go ahead and take black stick liner, and you're going to start by putting this on the outer corners of your eyes, the outer V. And make sure that you don't take it too high up. You want this to stay just on the lids. And then you also take it and put it on the bottom eyelids. Then you're going to take your pinky and you're going to go ahead and blend this out. You are going to blend this out through the entire eyelid, but I want you to keep the majority of the pigment on the outer corner. So what you need to do is take your pinky and then kind of blend out where you would put the product down. Make sure it's nice and blended, and then you'll have excess product on your finger, and then just rub that on the rest of your eyelid. And then you're going to do the rest of the blending on the bottom eyelid, but don't take this all the way across, okay? You want to just keep it on the outer portion, and you want to keep your inner corners with no black. And then just to make sure that it's nice and dark, go ahead and go back over it and do it all one more time, just so that it's nice and deep. Once we have that base down, you're going to go ahead and take your brush. You need to have a flat packing brush, and you need to have a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to take the flat packing brush, go into your black eyeshadow, and you're going to place this pigment where you already put the black stick liner. So you're only going to keep this on the outer corners of your eye and just on the lid. Make sure that you don't take it all across the eye, because then your eye will be too black and we don't want it all crazy, because we're going to start blending and then the black will go everywhere. So just put down the little base and then we'll blend later. Then you're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the bottom eyelid, and you're only going to put that again where you put the stick liner, and you're going to have the that shape that we want, that nice V shape on the outer edges of our eye. And then you're going to go in with your fluffy brush with no product on it, no eyeshadow, and you're just going to blend the eyeshadow that you already have into your crease. So you see how it went all across my eye? That's what we want. We don't want black everywhere and then blending more, because then it would look crazy. Okay, so keep the main product on the outer corners, and then take your fluffy blending brush and blend it into the crease. You're going to go ahead and blend it out again on your bottom eyelid, but just like we did with the eyeliner, do not take this all the way across. You want to keep that inner portion of your bottom eyelid open. And then I'm just going to go ahead and continue to blend out on the edges, kind of pulling it a bit closer towards my temples and almost kind of rounding out that socket area. We want that to be kind of circular. Now you're going to go in with your packing brush, and on the other side that's nice and clean, you're going to go into your maroon color. So as you can see, I used both sides of my brush. I'm going to take the maroon and I'm going to put this on my eyelid where I do not have any black. So where I did not put my black earlier is where I'm going to put the red. So make sure that you pack this on really intensely. As you can see, I'm going in a bunch, and I'm really making sure that it's nice and intense and bold. You want to make sure that it doesn't get swallowed up by that black. And as you can also see, this is not a very precise look, okay? I have eyeshadow everywhere, and that's fine, because that's going to make this look really nice and dirty and just messy like zombies. Zombies are not pristine and clean cut. So then I'm taking the maroon shade again, and I'm going to take this kind of underneath the black. You don't want to put it right over the black. You want to kind of put it on the bottom edge of it. And then this color we will take all the way across the eye, and you will put this where you don't have any black on the bottom lid. Now with the fluffy side of the brush, I am going into the maroon color, and I'm blending all the way around my eye, okay, just so that it's kind of mixing in with the black so that it's not quite so stark. You do want that gradient, so make sure that you blend this, and the blending will also help to start really blow it out and make it easier to connect to the temples. Now here I still have maroon on my fluffy brush. I'm just taking that outer corner area and blending it further towards my temples, okay, because this is where we're going to start connecting the side shadow colors to the eye colors. because it does need to be all one big whole piece, not like splotches and random parts where your skin is showing. And then I'm going in with the black, and I'm also taking and pulling that out towards the side. And then I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush in a second, and I'm going to blend that out even more, just so that it's not quite so stark and harsh. I want this nice and blended. And you'll see here in a second that I end up putting some black too far across on my temple, and I kind of freak out for a second because I like to be precise with my makeup, but it's okay. I had to calm myself down because this is not a precise makeup. It's going to be fine. So I continue blending, and then we're going to be fine. Just blend, blend, blend. Now I'm getting started on the temples. So I took my fluffy brush and I picked up the maroon shade, okay? And then you're going to start blending this up near your eyebrows, and you're going to push this color above your eyebrows. So as you can see, it's kind of almost on the bottom part of my forehead. And you're going to continue to blend that. Make sure you take it to the hairline as well. You don't want any skin showing on that side of your face. So it is above my eyebrows, and then continue to blend down your temple, making sure that you connect the maroon color to the eye makeup, okay? And then make sure that that is nice and rounded. We don't want anything too stark and choppy, nothing too angular. The only angular part is going to be right here. You will take this to contour your cheek. Now, while this is angular, you do need to make sure that you blend it out in big circular motions, because I do need this to show up. So if you just kind of take it and go down like you would normally contour, it's not going to work. You do want this contour to be nice and thick and blended, just like the rest of the makeup, okay? We don't want to go from blended, 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 and then all of a sudden, boom, it's like stark. So as you can see, I'm continuing to blend it and thicken it out, and I'm just going back in with my maroon and making sure that it's the depth that I want it. And then once you've gotten it to where you want it, go ahead and start the other side the exact same way. And then once you're finished, go ahead and check to make sure that everything is even. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm just checking to make sure that everything is nice and even, equal pigmentation on both sides of my face. And now we're going to go ahead and take the packing brush, and with the maroon shade, you are going to almost kind of contour your nose with this maroon. So you're going to take it and you're going to keep it on the outer edge of the bridge of your nose and make almost like a parentheses type shape. And you're going to go from the top of your nostril all the way up to the inner part of your eyebrow. Once you've gotten that down, go ahead and take your fluffy brush and just blend that color out. Okay, as you can see right now, it's super dark and really thick, and you can definitely see that I took something and swiped color on it, but I want it to look like it's my skin, and I want it to look like my skin is that color, not like I've colored on my skin, okay? So by blending this out and really making sure it's diffused, it now looks like my skin is rotting, like I'm a zombie. Now with the fluffy brush, I picked up some black, and I'm going to blend this again into my crease and on my lower lid, just to make sure that I don't lose the intensity of the black, and also to make sure that it's even more blended. Go ahead and do this on both sides, make sure that it is even, and then I'm going in with my packing brush with the maroon, and you're going to lay the color back on the inner corner of the bottom lid, just to make sure that that maroon right there is nice and intense. Make sure that this part isn't quite as blended away, okay? That still needs to be there to kind of define your eye a little bit more. And then here I'm just simply going in with a regular fluffy face brush, and I'm just blending everything in nice and neat, making sure that it's all like looking like skin. And then from here I'm going to go back into my packing brush and intensify the maroon on the upper lid now. So this needs to be also again nice and bold, and you don't have to really blend this out as much because I do want your eye to be defined and not swallowed by all the darkness on your face. Now you're going to go ahead and take your stick liner and line the bottom waterline with black, and then you're going to put mascara on your top and bottom lashes, and then you will fill in your eyebrows. Now you're going to use your fingers for this. You're going to go ahead and take black eyeshadow, and you're going to put this on your fingers. You're also going to put maroon eyeshadow on there and get your fingertips nice and dirty, and then you're going to rub your hands together and you're going to kind of tap your face and start making your face look dirty. Make sure that it doesn't look like you have actual fingerprints on your face, so kind of blend that away just to make it look nice and dusty and powdery. Blend it down on your neck as well, and if you're on your chest if you want, but just make sure that you look dirty and dusty. Now you're going to go ahead and take foundation and put this on your lips so that your lips don't have any color. Again, we need to look dead and monotoned. And then you're going to go ahead and take your packing brush, dip into the black eyeshadow, and you're going to purse your lips. You have to purse your lips because you won't get the right effect if you don't. And you're going to put that just right on the center of your lips, okay? And then once you're done, go ahead and take your fluffy brush and blend the inner portion of your lips so that the black is diffused out. And then make sure that it's nice and intense on the inner part of your lips closer to your teeth. Okay, so now our mouth looks like it's rotting, it's nice and black and nasty looking. This is what your eye makeup should look like, and this is what your lips should look like, and that is the final look. Okay, so make sure that you stay till the end to see what you will need to buy to do this look. It's very easy, only 2 colors. And if you have questions, ask in the comment section.